Okay, we are live now. Hello everyone, nice to meet you guys. I see some people joining. So we'll wait our speaker to join. Meanwhile, I will introduce myself first. My name is Kahfi. So I'll be today's moderator our for our seminar. Wait. I will tell our speaker to join. Okay. Hello. Can you hear me? Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Little bit.
Okay. So we are joining with our speaker. He is the founder of Somalis Community School. So in our Instagram lives, we will talk about organizing Asia student movement to face the Asia challenge. So maybe you can introduce yourself first. Time is yours. Can you hear me? Sorry.
Yeah, I think there is somehow connection problem.
Sorry, wait, wait,
Uh,
wait. Connection. So yeah, I think
so,
it's clear now.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How are you?
Fine, fine. You, how about you?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah. So
Mashallah.
maybe you can introduce yourself first before we start our talk.
Okay. So now all the participants are on the line.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now six participants joining.
Oh, six.
Yeah.
All right.
Still in progress.
So, so I can start my talk, or I will my core friend.
Maybe you start to introduce yourself first before you start to
Okay.
deliver your material.
Okay, okay, okay. Hello, hello everyone. good evening, good night. Assalamu alaikum. So it's great to see you and interactive through this platform. At the same time, I have to.
Hello? Sorry, there is some trouble in our internet connection. Right?
Yeah. But I wonder is which side from Indonesia or Malaysia? I don't know yet.
I'm from Indonesia.
Yeah. So the connection problem, where is it?
Mm.
Can you try to check where is it?
Sorry?
Yeah. Well, the connection problem, which country? Malaysia or Indonesia?
Indonesia, maybe. So you in Malaysia right now?
Yeah, I'm in the process of my talk, but I see the disconnection of the internet because when there is no internet, I cannot see the photo, your face. So
Oh,
it's streaming real.
oh. So you just
uh,
hear my voice, right?
yeah. For the time being now it's okay. The connection is okay.
Yeah.
But when I can see when there is no connection because
Mm.
all the movement is stuck. Your movement is stuck. Stop.
Okay. It's okay, but
Uh,
the point is we can still hear our voice, like each other.
okay. Yes. So how about our audience or
Participant.
our friends, our
Now
participants?
the
Can they hear?
now the participants 8%.
Yeah, but how they hear us? Can they raise? Can they show us whether they are hear us or not?
I think we try to start our meeting because after we end the live, we can upload it in our Instagram in Instagram
Okay.
TV. So the others can watch it later.
All right. That's good. That's good. So you mean you are recording?
Yeah. All right.
So no need to wait. Others will with the join eyes. We can start now.
Maybe we wait about 3 minutes. It's
All
okay.
right. All right. All right. All right. All right.
Okay.
All right.
So let us
I
now.
can continue. I can
Yep.
continue my introduction because I don't finish.
It's okay. It's okay.
Uh, uh,
Yeah, I think now we can ask the participant where are they from. Maybe you can.
yeah.
Hello, the
Uh,
participant. The participant.
yeah. That,
Maybe you can.
yeah. I want to
Hmm?
ask you the participant mostly from where? Indonesia or Southeast Asia?
South Southeast Asia, but
Uh,
the majority from Indonesia.
Singapore. or Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia. All right, I see. Okay.
Okay.
Mm. All right.
Okay. So we will talk about optimizing Asia's for students movement to face the Asia challenge.
Okay. Yes.
Maybe we can start right now.
All right. Based
Maybe
on
you.
my talk, the title I'm
Mhm.
going to share with the student is based on empowerment on social work. Means
Oh,
to
okay.
save the humanity. Yeah, to save for humanity. So it is more on empowering and motivation, inspiring how youth can be more or play a crucial role in the social work. So they have to serve for the community. It doesn't matter they are belong to that community, but as long as there is a need or something is bothering for the community, they have to participate. So tonight, my talk will more on how students or how youth can participate or can do more on social work. And later, at the end of my talk, also I will go through about the leadership, what type of leadership they need.
Okay, okay. It's okay. Time
So
is
I think
yours.
I can go through. I can start.
Yeah.
Hello everyone. Good evening. It's great to see you all here through this important platform. Thank you for your participation, for your time, and as well, let me not forget to appreciate and thank to the organizing committee AFSEC for this opportunity, as well as my fellow friends for hosting program, as well
Okay.
as our friend, our moderator, brother uh, Kaif. So tonight I'm here about to talk about and share with you empowering youth and social work and leadership. So I will share and discuss most of it. So please let us go through and understand the most important crucial role of youth and social work. So objective and the importance of this title, it will highlight the importance of social work because social work is a concept for which can enable us to help each other to do more on social work and to have more awareness for our need for our surroundings. So, ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to highlight the importance of social work. So, we need to understand and digest the outcome of doing the social work. So, social work objectively is improving social environment, well-being of our community by facilitating and developing resources, and to protect vulnerable people from harm or abuse and supporting to leave people independent. So the work of social and the social workers are like advocate and direct the people to the service they need. So it is matter of well telling that the social work and the type of work we need to do. I think uh, the field of social work we can namely mention here like child and women protection service, non organization, government agencies, disadvantaged group centers like hospitals, schools, shelters, communities, agencies, and social planning. So the work for social mostly can be found this area. This is a most needed area and most implementation that youth can implement their social work. Because if you talk about the child and women protection, so there is a huge need here that youth can contribute their time, their contribution, and their skill. At the same time, they will understand or get to know each other from different people, those with the common object of helping to the community. At the same time, we need to highlight the importance of youth role in social work. When we are talking about the youth, I think most of the youth are willing to part to take part for the social work. So social work without the role of youth, it seems it is impossible. So what we need youth, if we empower or just to motivate the youth to be part of the social work, so the social work it can reach far beyond the expectation. What we need is the role of the youth in social work is very important because today the youth work has been organized worldwide by leaders, government agencies, network. One of the most essential development in modern society. So youth, if we are talking about the social work or serving the humanity without no interest, so the youth, they are the mature, they are the most and the key players of this field of humanitarian. So the objective of youth participation on social work just is to run. So we have to give the chance that youth can play the role of running, influencing to make changes for better lives for our community. Because youth can reach their full potential with those individuals will be employed and to share. If we take an example how youth can initiate or be part of or involve any type of social work, we can see let us see something you see youth can see there is something bothering or problem for for inside our community inside our community and you want to do something. Maybe you want to tackle that problem, you want to stop the problem in the community. So that is the social problem. At the same time, you are doing the social problem. As long as this is something beyond your responsibility, uh, and you are doing for the sake of humanity, for the sake of God, your community, this is this is a social work, and this is a serving for the humanity. So the example now we have here, for example, it is a common example. Anywhere there is a garbage in the street, or maybe there is an issue in the school, lack of capacity. They cannot. They have a land, but they don't. They cannot take all the students. So there are a number of students that cannot access to the or don't have a space. So as a community, as a youth, we come up with the idea how we can enlarge and build more class for the student, especially for the rural area. Or maybe we want to stop as a youth. We see the number of drug addiction or alcohol in our community. That will be problem in our community. So we need to stop. So this is a type of social responsibility. Maybe we will have to react some challenging in the result of political violation. So this is all together is the that we can use our social work in the development of our society, in our community. So the social work it can be internal, It can be national scale or it can be international way. So everything we can do is social work, but it is very important that youth must take part the main playing role in this humanitarian sector. Without youth, it cannot be seen that any objective be attained simply because youth they have energizing, they have the power, they can do things easy. So the most important way and the idea, the simple idea, the we can start is how we can maintain the social work. So the simple idea is volunteerism. The youth must volunteer their time when they have a break, when they are just finished or waiting new job or graduate. So even during the study, now social work somehow is a part uh, of the syllabus. So some of the students they must do before they graduate, they must do some social work. So volunteerism is the simple way that they can initiate or they can join in any way they stay in the world. Volunteerism, if we talk about the volunteerism, so we need to understand volunteerism. What is the concept, what is the fundamental, and how we can have more youth join to work on volunteerism. So volunteerism is it is a relative easy to see the strong connection between youth work and the voluntary. Volunteerism, volunteerism is a fundamental building block of civil society. It brings to the life aspiration of a humankind, in particular to pursuit of peace, freedom, opportunity, safety, and justice for all people. In this era of globalization and continued change, the world is becoming smaller, interdependent, and more complex. So, in a way of doing the social work, we can implement in the process using volunteerism. Volunteerism is a common concept real around the world. So anyone can accept is a volunteer. So automatically you can understand that this is based on a social work. It's not a private. It's not entity or business. It's not based on the profit. So as long as volunteerism, as youth today, we must understand this is the this is one of the methods we can apply to reach to the need people. So the benefit of using volunteerism is imagine participating in voluntary activity, youth workers or youth leaders, and volunteerism have a chance to experience and influence the positive impact on development, support of human system, values through the involvement of people in local projects and continue to the improvement of their community. People become aware and strengthen their feeling of responsibility for community and values of society, tolerance, solidarity, togetherness, and intercultural understanding, peace, love, equality, non-violent communication, environment protection, individual and social development for social as a whole. So, in the application method of volunteerism, so people may understand their potential, their opportunity and potential and the power they have to make the change. So, people is the how they can now they have potential or power to change or power to do something is applying volunteerism or doing social work. Today, around the world, people are mostly applying for tourism. Why? Because the capacity of national governments or governments are losing momentum to reach the right people. So people don't have the time to wait. So people themselves stand to do something, their own development, to do the social work. So social work is really important. Imagine there is a flag. So you cannot wait until the government can reach, and it's not easy here. It's not easy. So as a community, we have to response development or response system that based on the social work or based through the tourism. So if we look at, in fact, the different kind of youth activity and social work and how they do it and whatever in that community, if you want to develop or stop or do or you want to do the social work, you can do in many ways based on the situation, based on the project, based on the whatever you want. Is based on the decision the youth are making. For example, some projects of social work is being applied in the street. So, for example, when we are wanting to stop or eradicate uh, and eradicate about the drug and alcohol, where we can go? We go to the street. So we do the street action. We do the drama showing the drug, the effect of the drug, and how can affect the life, and how can destroy the addition of the drug. So the simple way is we have to use because these addicted drug addicted is the way we can find is the street. Most of the street where the hotel, the liquor, the shop. So we can just interact to the people on the street and tell him that the drug is the most dangerous for our life. So we need to stop. So this the way we can do the social work is in many ways, like street action. We can do also campaign to protect our environmental we have to do different concept or project based on the campaign system. At the same time, we can do online. We can do online. We can do online through the teaching non-formal education. At the same time, we can do workshop, material action, and counseling and support session, outdoor youth activities. So all this together is the way we can teach to the people and do our social work. That's the objective. If we talk about the social work itself cannot is like a machine, is a car without the tire. So the car, the the whole set of the car is then can move from one place to another place. But when we are talking about the social work, if we don't have involvement of youth and the participation, it doesn't make sense. So we need the youth can play more role so the social work can easily reach or we can do many projects while the youth can ready or readiness or willing to to do more on about their community. At the same time, uh, when we have when we understand or when we understand the type of social work we are going to do, when we identify what we want to do and how we want to do and what way we are going to do, then we need to understand all these people come together for the sake of promoting development the issue in the community. They need to understand and have some basic understanding of the leadership. So the youth also doing the social work, they will have the ability to lead and do the some leadership of the work, because some of the projects will take long time, or some of the projects will be short time. So youth will have opportunity to lead doing social work, and also they will gain some knowledge. So the social work and the leading youth will lead, and do some exercise of leadership. So for me, and for the time being, those are now on the line, the youth are listening or participating in this platform discussion. I can suggest, yes, they can be the leaders of, or role models, or they can make changes in terms of serving the human wherever they are, whether they are from Indonesia, Malaysia, and as well as Singapore. So youth today, what we need, we have to stand for change, making a big difference in our community, in our community, in our community. So the leadership we need is not very much difficult. It doesn't need any much, complexity of knowledge. It doesn't need that you have a PhD or master, whatever level of knowledge, skill you have, you can do it through the social work. So this type of serving the humanity, the leadership it requires is not much complex. It's easy, it's simple. There are some people have another assumption. They say, okay, whatever leadership, you have to have experience and the knowledge. I think for doing the social work, there, where they can get the experience they want, the experience. If you don't do any type of social work, how you test your leadership? So the leadership, the mechanism and the training and the real practical is intermingling and having some practical projects inside of your community. So it is another way of developing your personal skill. If you want to develop your personal skill, understand the intercultural and the difference of people, how to appreciate, how articulate, your personal value, how to respect each others, how to lead, and how to be the example to others, how to influence, to do and to continue. So this is what we need. The most important fundamental of youth must understand, must understand. So in my summarize, I would like to conclude for the leadership of youth in the field of social work, we have to, our vision should be based on social, how the social have a better life, have a better, how they solve the problem, how there is empathetic people, how we can stop, how we can stop the abuse, how we can promote, how we can have a more force, how we can. So our vision is not only for financial. It doesn't to do is whatever we are doing is based on our choice and our interest, and we are going to make a difference. So, so what I would like to suggest and conclude my talk to the youth tonight in through this platform, we have the visionary, youth visionary for the development of society, social work, and at the same time, if we have more youth, then they can empower to join because they are the energized people. And at the same time, in my last not least, I should say youth should have lead, and build a team wherever they are, they have to, they have to, they have to maintain some work of social. That is very important and very uh, good to maintain and to do always. How are you, brother?
Okay,
Yeah, brother. How?
can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes. Very well.
Yeah. So your presentation is finished, right?
Yeah. If you want to, I can still continue.
Yeah.
But how about our other friends?
Yeah. So I will tell the participants if they have a question, they
Okay.
can write in the question box. So I will check it first.
Okay, okay, sure, sure.
Oh, there is one question about your your material about social working. So it's from the account named it's Samir. Yeah, from Samir.
Okay.
So he said that I want ask about certificate. How about the certificate if 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 we do social work, is it important for our study or our job, something like that?
Um, may I know his name?
Samir.
Uh, yeah, Samir, thank you for your question. I think if you are willing to get some certificate based on social work, it is much better. There are very few, or maybe some university uh, have a degree or diploma on social work. If I'm not mistaken, for the time being, one university is in my mind. Uh, Maybe later I will share the link. I will pass to brother our moderator, so you can check and go through about this university.
Okay.
Yeah, there are few universities. Even you can do online. Uh, Even you can do online.
Okay. There is no question more. There is no more question right now. So maybe we can wait for three
Sure,
minutes.
sure, sure,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, it's okay. For me, it's okay. I can wait, no problem.
So I will tell the participants who have question. You can write down in the question box below, the right of the comment,
Yeah.
the right side of the comment. So now six participants joining in our talk.
Wow, that's good, huh?
Mm. But there is no more question.
Yeah. So, what was the number expectation participants were expecting to join the program?
Sorry, sorry.
Uh, how many participants are willing to join the program, the live?
Oh. Actually, there is no target for this Instagram live. How much the participant is. So we just because after we end our live Instagram live, we will save it and share to Instagram TV. Yeah,
Okay.
and
So if
maybe
uh,
yep. Sorry.
AFSEC, our go-host, can you tell us something about more on the, this education consultant?
Sorry. I can't hear you clearly.
Yeah, I want to know more on AFSEC, education consultant. Can you give us some information?
So
How?
I just be a mother. Yeah.
Okay, moderate. Yeah.
So I just be a moderator here, but
Okay.
in I saw the question box. There are five questions, but when I open it, there is no more question. I don't know why.
Yeah. Never mind, it's okay. It's okay. Maybe we can talk more on the uh, our program. So when are you going to complete, finish?
Sorry.
When we finish? When can we finish?
I think because there are no more question. I think it's enough. So yeah. So I will make a closing statement about your material that to optimizing Asia student movement to face the Asia challenge, we have
Mhm.
to empower social work,
Yeah.
yeah, in the student and collaboration and before they graduate. So how social work make better life, more youth, and wherever they are, they have to make social work, like volunteering and etc. like that, and give influence to others, and make a better life, and not don't wait the government to do that. So we
Yes,
have to making an
that's right.
action more and more, right?
Yes, that's right. Really summarize it. Good.
Yeah, okay. Maybe because there is no more question, I think it's enough. Maybe if you have the participants, if you have more question, you can ask in the Instagram TV when we have to post it, and you can comment it like that. Okay,
Mm.
I think it's
Okay,
enough. Thank you for your time, Mr. Pare,
okay,
and
brother.
I hope we can meet in another time.
Sure, sure, sure. Anytime, any program, I am ready to cooperate with you. And also, I appreciate for your this interactive platform, so to share and express our idea, our experience with the youth. Youth are willing to do more on social work, so it is fantastic. And I also acknowledge your time, your efforts are all doing good. because if we don't talk about the social work, means we are forgetting part of our life because if we are busy on everybody's life, so it means we are no more as a community. So if we want to maintain the sense of community, togetherness, peace, and intercultural, so we have to keep in our mind serving humanity or people, those are in need. So uh, thank you for organizing the title. You are just very good for the youth and for everyone. Thank you, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for your time and see you later. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Keep safe.
Okay.